Our treasured arts and cultural organizations are a huge part of why people say Milwaukee punches above its weight for a city our size. They help make this a more livable and vibrant community. Arts businesses employ people locally, they purchase supplies and services from nearby businesses, and more than that, they're a significant part of marketing and promotion of the cities and regions where they're located. Their very act of doing business, creating, presenting, exhibiting, engaging, all of that has a positive economic impact and a multiplier effect on the local economy, drawing in visitors that otherwise might never spend time or money in our community.
Please let's welcome Commissioner Lafayette Crump.
Well, thank you, Ashley. If anybody saw Ashley is Life up there on the board, that was my text, because you said art is life, but this is amazing. Feel like I'm at a pep rally, the first pep rally I've been on stage for since co-captaining the football team in high school. So this feels good to be here tonight, and there's so many friends and colleagues in the audience, particularly my team from DCD who is here. I always let them know that I'm the one who gets to stand up here, and they're the ones who do all of the amazing work that DCD contributes to this community. So let's have a big hand for them, for Matt, for Luke, for please. Thank you. So yes, I'm Lafayette Crump. I am, that's me over there too. Really, really happy. And Commissioner of Milwaukee's Department of City Development, and it is my honor to serve in Mayor Cavalier Johnson's cabinet and work on behalf of him and all of our residents and stakeholders to build this great city and make it all that it can be. I do want to start off by thanking the MMAC and Imagine MKE and all of the sponsors who Ashley was sure to mention for being just great partners in supporting equitable economic prosperity in Milwaukee and diverse cultural experiences. Both of those organizations, as well as all of our sponsors and all of you really in this room, understand the nimble art of both advocating for the entities and organizations that you serve, while also compelling those organizations and the people in them to assess what more they can do to benefit the larger community. I think that's something that's true of so many of you in this room, and it's so important. Coming together for this event is indicative of your collective understanding of the relationship between art and commerce, and a recognition that this shouldn't be an uncomfortable acknowledgement. We certainly recognize that at the city, which is why in my brief time before you tonight, I've been asked to talk a bit about the role that arts play in our vision and plan for the city, and particularly our recently completed downtown plan. That plan, done in conjunction with our amazing partners at Bid 21. Let's do a big hand for Beth and her entire team. Beth, Matt, the entire team at the Downtown Bid. That plan, Connecting MKE 2040, it presents a bold vision for the future of downtown Milwaukee and a plan to get there, a roadmap to reinforcing downtown as the economic and cultural anchor of our region. A few key elements of that plan include goals to grow the downtown population to 40,000 residents, to add 15,000 housing units, with 3,000 of those being affordable units, as well as growing the number of downtown jobs to over 100,000. There is no question that to be successful in these goals, the creative economy will play a very significant role. And I don't want to steal anyone's thunder, but as I was preparing these remarks, I came across the recently released Arts and Economic Prosperity 6, or AEP 6 study. And in reviewing that study, spearheaded by Americans for the Arts, AEP 6 is an economic and social impact study of the nation's nonprofit arts and culture industry, with Imagine MKE serving as its local research partner. The study noted that in Milwaukee, with spending by arts and culture organizations at nearly $192 million, spending by arts audiences over $142 million, total spending by the entire nonprofit arts and culture community in Milwaukee is nearly $335 million annually. It's an incredible number. Hand for that. All the spending here in Milwaukee, it snaps. I'll be up here all night if I keep asking for applause. So just snap. Ashley, good call. Snaps. That spending in Milwaukee, that is more than the spending in some of the entire states in the country. It's a powerful number, and it's a fantastic boost to our economy and a fantastic opportunity to grow and impact our built environment, local organizations, and individuals even more. So some other key takeaways from the study. First, nonprofit arts and culture organizations are businesses. Let's state that loud and clear. Far too often, we treat our arts and cultural institutions as if they're a completely separate part of the economy, one that doesn't have the same needs as other businesses or the same level of impact. When in fact, arts businesses employ people locally, they purchase supplies and services from nearby businesses, and more than that, they're a significant part of marketing and promotion of the cities and regions where they're located. Their very act of doing business, creating, presenting, exhibiting, engaging, all of that has a positive economic impact and a multiplier effect on the local economy, drawing in visitors that otherwise might never spend time or money in our community. And to that end, another key takeaway is that arts and culture drives commerce to other local businesses, restaurant, bars, parking, even babysitters, even babysitters who don't charge sometimes. Hi, Monica. All benefit from the arts. And nonprofit arts and culture also, importantly, supports for-profit artists, individuals and small arts organizations that are looking to grow opportunities for themselves and for others. Our nonprofit arts entities are also powerful allies in the fight for paying artists for their time and materials, not just the final product, but all of the time, energy, and other costs that go into planning, conceptualizing, practicing, rehearsing, making initial drafts, etc. As the partner of an artist, I understand how frustrating it can be when people don't sufficiently respect and value an artist's time, and our arts and cultural institutions are stalwarts in making it clear that art has value and should be compensated accordingly for you in your vital work. Thank you.